Radio Rahim, finally back with Eddie Hearn. I imagine this interview is going to be a couple hours because
got lots to catch up. I was somewhere the other week and I thought, where's Rahim? Yeah. Like, you've been gone for months.
Well, first of all, I appreciate that because I missed you too. I feel like that's what you're really trying to say.
You look well refreshed.
Thank you, and as do you. Not just always sporty and looking dapper, but also your American takeover, which a lot of people laughed at, is well underway.
It's underway. Still got a lot of work to go. Still got probably 1 or 2 big names to secure, but already I think we're up to like 8 world champions now. You know, obviously Andrade just won the other week, World Middleweight Championship. Jacobs won the World Middleweight Championship as well. Maurice Hooker, Artur Beterbiev, Danny Roman, Katie Taylor, Jarrell Miller. Obviously away from Matchroom, but on the same platform, Canelo, now on DAZN as well, which was a major win for everybody. You know, I think that's everybody's trying to, I won't say everybody, but a lot of people in the industry are trying to downplay DAZN and what we're trying to do. So we're constantly having to reinforce people that this is for real. And when Canelo joined, that was a major win for us, because all the other fighters that were being told this wouldn't work or no one will join DAZN, then sort of turned around to everyone and went, well, if he's doing it, like, if it's good enough for Canelo, it must be good enough for me. So, still work in progress. I mean, we've only been live for a little over a month. So, and they're airing Usyk Bellew on Saturday as well. So things are going really well.
Well, you being the first promoter to announce on DAZN in such grand fashion, and then when you speak of DAZN, you say we.
Yeah.
So some people are confused, especially with the Canelo signing. Are you and DAZN in a way a single entity? When you fight on DAZN, are you attached to Matchroom?
Yeah,
How does this work?
I mean, from a US point of view, we're exclusive to DAZN. Obviously, if they want to bring in other fights, they've already brought in the World Boxing Super Series and Bellator and Combat America. So Golden Boy weren't going to give Canelo away or up without getting a position themselves for dates. So they have some dates on DAZN as well. And that's great as well, because we're trying to sell the DAZN package. We just announced today an 8-show deal with DAZN Italy to create 8 events there as well, and we partner with them in Japan and Canada and Germany as well. So we're very much involved in the DAZN global business, and we believe in the platform. In terms of boxing in the UK, I don't think they're going to be giving away other dates to other promoters, but if they do, I hope they do, because the more that we're selling and the more subscribers that we generate, the better for the business of DAZN. And obviously the Canelo acquisition is a very quick way, although expensive, to acquire a hell of a lot of subscribers, because you were paying $84.99. Now you can watch him for free in December. Right. So it's a big difference, and it's a big moment for pay-per-view boxing in America, because I feel that price point is crazy, and I think it'll die.
Right, and they've promised no pay-per-view on DAZN. It's going to be subscription only.
But like I said, the December fight is free. So you can watch Fielder, you can subscribe for free in December and watch Canelo.
So that begs the question, with HBO getting out of the business essentially at the end of the year, it frees up some talent.
Yeah.
One of the outstanding talents is Triple G, of course. There's always the possibility of a third fight between them. Has there been any conversation with bringing him into the DAZN family?
Yeah, there has been. There's been conversations with me and Tom Loeffler and John Skipper, who's the CEO at DAZN America, obviously ex-ESPN, extremely powerful. He was also the driving force behind the Canelo deal as well. It's a little bit, I say sensitive is a good word, because the whole Golovkin-Canelo relationship, I think, was a little bit sour. But ultimately, with Andrade on DAZN, with Jacobs looking like DAZN, with Canelo, it's you almost don't want to go to Golovkin and say, "Oh, do you want to go this way?" Oh, right, okay, yeah. Oh. Look, go this way. Look, go this way, because we've got. That's it. So you don't want to be saying to people like Golovkin, "You better sign with DAZN, otherwise you're not going to get the Canelo fight."
Right.
But like, if he wants to fight Canelo, it's going to be on DAZN. He's got an 11-fight deal. So, but Golovkin deserves respect, and he feels like he won that fight. So, the aim, if I was Golovkin, would be to have a fight in March or April on DAZN, and then fight Canelo. It's the biggest fight out there for both guys. So, you know, I think we won a third fight. It was great to watch.
I think we won a third fight, sure. But for your sake, I mean, you've got the other 2 middleweight titles wrapped up. It would seem like maybe you'd rather sidestep a third fight and get either Andrade or Jacobs in there.
I mean, Canelo's got to beat Rocky Fielding first in December, who's with us as well. We're co-promoting that fight with Golden Boy. But in May, if he did get through that fight or he dropped that down to middleweight, we want the Danny Jacobs fight. You know, Jacobs-Canelo nearly happened before Canelo Triple G 2, and that's the fight that I'm very confident will get made for Cinco de Mayo. Obviously, ultimately, it's up to Canelo and Golden Boy, but that's the fight. Both guys are available. Both guys, you know, working together with the promotional companies, and it's a great fight, and it's a unification fight. Demetrius, I want to see get active. I want to see him have 2 fights, one in January, and then one in sort of April time. And then I want him to be in the mix for unification fights as well. So yeah, we're in a great position in the middleweight division, and that's a position we hope to replicate across the weight classes, not just in the middleweight division, but you know, Showtime have got a bit of a wrap on the welterweight division,
right? And
we want to go in and get a wrap on the light heavyweight division, on the super bantamweight division, on the super featherweight division, and a lot of other divisions as well. We've managed to do it in the heavyweight division. We've managed to do it in the middleweight division, and now we hope to replicate that.
Well, nothing more, I'm sure, than the heavyweight division.
Sure.
And unification has always been a big deal in boxing, but because so many belts now and the platforms have expanded to such a degree, it's harder now to do than ever. But a fighter like Anthony Joshua, he can't tell me that isn't something that he wants to accomplish, and he has to do it on his own.
It's the only focus. The only reason that we're trying to accumulate belts is to become undisputed. You know, it's not to just get there but miss out on one. You know, the aim is to be undisputed, and you know, the way I feel about this fight this week, Usyk Bellew, this is the best fight, and as far as I'm concerned, the biggest fight I've ever promoted, because it's the absolute best of the best. It doesn't get any better. You know, you win this fight, you're the undisputed king of the division, and the way that makes me feel, I can't tell you how much I want Anthony Joshua to be that guy. So don't worry about me not wanting him, and don't worry about Anthony Joshua not wanting to unify or be undisputed, because he's done it time and time again. Did it against Klitschko, you know, did it against Klitschko, did it against Joseph Parker, and he will do it against Wilder as well. So I believe that fight will happen, and it's the only target. You know, we've got years to go, but he wants to be undisputed champion, and once you miss an opportunity to do it, which is basically April 13, you're out for another cycle. Might be another year, because he has another fight, you have some mandatories, and then before you know it, someone's lost.
And last point on this before I let you go, both Fury and Wilder are billing their fight as proof that they have drawing power that you claim they don't have.
Well, they've only sold 8,000 tickets in a 19,000 arena. They haven't even opened the top tier. That's how big their drawing power is. We'll see how the pay-per-view numbers do. If they're big names, they'll do 1 million buys.
If they do more than expected, or 1 million buys, as you say, are you willing to budge at all on the negotiation?
Absolutely. I've said it before. If they do 1 million buys and show us that they are a draw, then we have to accept that, and we have to say, no, fair play, you're bringing a lot to the table. At the moment, all I'm seeing is empty seats in the Staples Arena, and that's not a good look with 3 weeks to go before the supposed biggest fight in the heavyweight division.
Radio Rahim with Eddie Hearn here in Manchester, England. Bellew, Usyk happening this Saturday night. Many fights to come. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Good to see you again. Radio Rahim with Eddie Hearn.